the very seaworthy vessel, the Kalmar Nickel. Kalmar Nickel is the tall ship of Delaware. Smallest state in the Union, they still get a ship. It's a recreation of a 17th century Dutch pinnace, which brought colonists over to the new colony of New Sweden, which was settled in Delaware, of course. This was built in 1997. Obviously, her hull is wool. She's about 100. Well, her hull is wool. That's weird. Her hull is wood. She's 141 feet in length and does a variety of educational programs. What's interesting is she was built in Delaware and she was launched 200 yards from where the original Kalmar Nickel brought the first settlers to the New World, as they viewed it. The Kalmar Nickel was Governor Peter Munwee's flagship. She embarked on the Atlantic crossing that nearly ended badly on the coast of Delaware. She arrived at the Christina River in March of 1638, establishing Fort Christina and the New Sweden colony. She made 4 successful round-trip crossings between Sweden and the Delaware Valley, making her the most documented colonial ship of her era, which is why they knew so much about how to build her. She was decommissioned by Queen Christina of Sweden after 22 years of service, sold to the Dutch merchants, who'd buy anything. While escorting Dutch fishing fleet across the First Anglo-Dutch War, she was sunk by the English Navy in the North Sea in 1652. The Kalmar Nickel was built by the Kalmar Nickel Foundation shipyard in Wilmington, Delaware, launched in 1997, and she sails the United States to remind people it's not just the French and the English who had colonies here, the Swedish were here too. Oh, and the Swedes in the audience come to their feet. That's perfect. Right behind the Kalmar Nickel, you can see the Malabar II, built in 1922 by Charles Morse in Thomaston, Maine, now homeported in Vineyard Haven, Massachusetts. 42 feet long, 6-foot 4-inch draft. She's known for her impressive racing history. She won the Bermuda race in 1923 and 1926, so a repeat. And she continues to compete in boating events today. She also is a movie star. She appeared in the 1990 film Message in a Bottle. She's designed by a naval architect by the name of John Alden, which of course makes me laugh because of the Mayflower connection. But this John Alden was a renowned naval architect. He designed at least 10 Malabar craft, of which that is one. But he actually came up with 1,000 different boat designs. All of his papers can be researched in full at MIT. Let's give our friends from Sweden a cheer.
Oh, there they are.
Delaware, the land of the DuPonts. The third ship in the line is the SSV Tabor Boy. Oh, we have somebody who loves Tabor Academy. She was built in 1914. She, of course, is a schooner with a steel hull, 115 feet long, carries 5 sails, 6. She's used as a training vessel for the students down at Tabor Academy. SSV stands for Sailing School Vessel. It's the U.S. Coast Guard's designation for this schooner. She was built in the Netherlands as the Lude Schooner 2. She was used as a pilot boat by the Dutch in the Dutch Merchant Marine. During the Second World War, she was requisitioned by the Kriegsmarine which she served until the end of the war. She briefly went to the Russians as reparations and then was reclaimed by the Netherlands, and upon her return became private property. Each summer, Tabor offers all incoming students a one-week sailing adventure aboard the schooner. Each week of the 7-week orientation at sea program, which is another program, brings together 15 new students, 1 or 2 Tabor faculty members, and current student crew members for 6 days of sailing and exploring along the beautiful coast of Massachusetts. The little sail above the gaff is known as a gaff topsail. Don't forget that behind the stands is food trucks of all kinds, porta potties, places to get water so you can hydrate.
This room or that room?
Pardon me again. Yeah, you're getting a lot of steps. Excuse me.
And then, so we were going to go to skate, drive out to yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to state because he's very for the 6 a.m.
Is he bringing you out?
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. Because it might be on the
So what we're going to do is Trevor and I are going to make sure Trevor doesn't know because that's like her head.
yeah.
They were going to go to State Beach for probably just 3 hours, maybe 4. You know why this is worth my money? That comes to
Were you to go to Long Wharf today and stand at the end of Long Wharf, you would be standing in the same spot that Paul Revere, Ben Franklin, John Hancock all stood. The length of Long Wharf has not changed since it was built in the early 1700s. What has changed is the amount of land. There you go. I doubt they're going to pull over anybody for speeding today.
walk around there, go to that beach, come back, and then we'll just go to dinner, and then we'll go on Circuit Ave, and exactly.
Yeah.
And then they leave at noon the next day. We're not.
So our next vessel coming into view is Class A, the Guayas, which is built in 1976. She's bark rigged. She's got a steel hull, 257 feet in length, a crew of 235.
Holy shit.
She can carry 23 sails and an enormous flag, obviously. She was actually built in Bilbao, in Spain, and her design was heavily influenced by the Gorge Fock, which we'll also see later today, and others of her class. The Guayas is named in honor of Chief Guayas, an indigenous leader who also is responsible for giving the name to the Guayas River in the Guayas province. The Guayas, there was a Guayas already back in 1841. She was the first steamship to be found in South America. The legend that exists in the legend of Chief Guayas and Quill, his wife, in Ecuador, is very much an anti-imperial message. He gave up his life rather than submit to Spanish rule. This is going all the way back into the 16th century. And again, this is only legend. I don't think there's a whole lot of written documentation on the story, but this is how the story goes. And the tradition is an important one for the people of Ecuador, and this particular vessel, named after Chief Guayas, has sailed over 500,000 nautical miles, visited more than 60 countries in North and South America, Europe, Asia, and Australia.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, is she coming out?
When she gets to the green buoy, let's give the Guayas a rousing cheer. Hold on, don't jump the cue here. You know, do it all together. It's much more impressive.
Look at their I know. I know. The other one, when we were getting
this one?
yeah, we could hear that. Yep. I was like, oh shoot, what keeps on there? But somebody took a picture.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Have you ever been to the Dominican Festival?
No.
The music is so loud.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's those speakers that are like 6 feet high.
Yes.
But it's fun.
Again, these are all going to be, all these vessels are going to be docked. They're going to be open from 10 to 10 theoretically each and every day at the whim of the captain and crew. But go aboard as many as you can, because each one is a different experience. You know, it's a great opportunity. They come here, they want to showcase the fraternity that exists in the maritime, in the maritime community around the world. It really is an opportunity. Actually, Sail Training International, while we're talking about that, Sail Training International has been working on these types of programs since the 1950s. And in the 1990s, they were actually nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, wow.
For all the great work they do about bringing these international crews together in fraternity and friendship and camaraderie. They're going to be playing some 5-on-5 soccer between the different crews here today, kind of in honor of the World Cup as well. I don't think the outcome's going to be any different. America's still probably not going to win, but
Thank you.
sad face.
Yeah. That's an
Over in East Boston, we have a tall ship that's moored there that's sort of locally known as the party ship, because that's basically what it does. They hold private events and things. I don't know, I think that might be the party ship out there. They sound like they're having a good time.
Thanks again.
Oh yeah, no, I have.
Other places you can find great maritime paintings, by the way, the Peabody Essex Museum up in Salem, obviously the Museum of Fine Arts here in Boston. There's so much great maritime art that we find inspiring. Coming up next is going to be the STV Vela, from the British Virgin Islands, two-masted stasis schooner, 112 feet long, accommodates 26 students and 7 professional crew on ocean voyages around the globe. She's certified and inspected by the British Maritime and Coast Guard Agency.
Yes.
She's sailing under the Seamaster flag. She circumnavigates the globe, offering students a chance to cross oceans while furthering their educational and personal goals. I wonder if I could get a piracy degree. I know you can do that at MIT, but if you're here for any length of time, the Witta Museum out on Cape Cod, great opportunity to get up close and personal with pirate treasure recovered off Cape Cod. There's more than 3,000 shipwrecks off Cape Cod.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Somebody just pointed out, actually, which I forgot to mention earlier, we are supposed to have another flyover by the Red Arrows, which is the British demonstration unit. They're supposed to be here at 10:15. They're obviously haven't been here yet, but if anybody sees them, yell out the plane, and that way everybody will. If you laugh at that, it means you're really old and I have to go very slowly.
Really old. We know what that is.
We'll be running around. Don't play.
And then last schooner vessel right there, she is the Hindu, another one of the Gafford schooners. She's from Provincetown, Massachusetts, built of wood, 80 feet in length. She's a restored 1925 Gafford schooner. She was launched as the Princess Pat and later renamed several other times. In the 1930s, she participated in the Newport to Bermuda race and has even sailed across the ocean to India to acquire spices. I thought we had already done that. She was requisitioned by the United States Navy during World War II to protect the eastern seaboard and to look for German U-boats because wooden hulls absorb sonar better than steel. She was painted battleship gray, fitted with watertight bulkheads, and armed with depth charges and a .50 caliber.
Here I come again. Thank you.
Purchased in 1946 by Captain Avalar Jr., he recognized the excitement passengers felt when spotting whales, and so the whale watching industry was born in Massachusetts. She is the Hindu.
I'll stay here.
Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a lull here. Good opportunity to go get some water, a little food, use the restrooms, apply more sunscreen. Let's do that.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. It stretches my legs.
Yeah.
It helps my knees. You got it?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Is that one of yours before I ask them?
What do you want?
Is that yours?
No, I think
Okay, I'm just checking. Is that yours down there? Is that you guys?
What's that? Yeah, it's
Okay. I just want to make sure you don't lose it because it can fall down that way.
I should go too. Why am I not going? You know what? Do you want me to just... No. Okay. I don't mind, really. Nobody's going to take them. No, they're not. Nobody's going to take them.
All these people thought they had a front row seat over there. I think they're going to have a boat in front of them.
Yeah, we'll take a break until the next boat comes.